There are a lot of benefits to houseplants, and even from a purely aesthetic value, they can really liven up an apartment or home. A really cool thing about houseplants, though, is that they can drastically improve things like the air quality in your living space. And some of the best houseplants can do a whole lot more to improve your general well-being. We've combed through expert analysis to find some of the best houseplants that are pretty readily available to add to your living space, as well as some that maybe you haven't even heard of before. With that in mind, here are 8 houseplants that improve your health and wellness. Number 1, aloe vera. Having an aloe vera is a great way to improve your life, and it is one of the most interesting indoor houseplants that we will be discussing today. For generations, folks have been using this plant to help ease the pain of burns and itches, and this plant is a common ingredient that is in most balms and creams. You can grow your very own aloe vera plant, and by simply cutting open one of the leaves, you can get that same healing effect for yourself. The benefits of adding plants and greenery to your space usually revolve around air quality. And luckily enough, aloe vera more than delivers in that department. Even if you have no intention of using aloe vera to help soothe the occasional kitchen burn, this plant is still valuable as it absorbs air particles that can be potentially harmful. Things like chemicals, cleaning agents, and even paint can all be absorbed by aloe vera, giving you some added peace of mind that you're breathing in fresh, clean air. Aloe vera can also be added to recipes as well as smoothies and other health tonics, if you're really looking to get your money's worth out of this great indoor plant. Aloe vera not only cleans the air, it not only helps with burns and scrapes, but it can even help you sleep at night, if you can believe that. Aloe vera's scent at night even grows a little bit more intense to help stimulate sleepiness in people. Aloe vera has a calming nature to it, and so if you are looking to calm down or simply de-stress, aloe vera can help in that way too. Number 2, ferns. Ferns stand alone on this list as the only plant to be officially commended for their air purifying qualities by NASA themselves. The Space Exploration Organization did a few studies a couple years back on how ferns are able to suck in and absorb contaminants easily. And you may even find some ferns in space today. These plants have been proven to remove several toxins, but they also do a really great job at getting rid of things like formaldehyde, smoke, and airborne plastics that may have found their way into your home. This top-ranked houseplant not only gets rid of toxins, but actually absorbs those harmful airborne contaminants and uses them to help with growth and development, if you can believe that. Ferns add a foresty vibe to any living space and more than hold their own as a plant to help improve your overall health and safety. There are many different kinds of fern, all of which are helpful in providing you with good clean air and removing toxins at the same time. We recommend the Boston fern if you are really looking to get the most out of the toxin-removing properties of the plant, as they produce so many leaves while not growing to an out-of-control size. Ferns are pretty easy to maintain and just require regular direct sunlight and a healthy amount of water to be their best selves. Number 3, lavender. Lavender is a flowering plant that for years has been studied for its stress-relieving properties and is a common ingredient in detergents and other at-home cleaning supplies for its pleasant smell. A lot of people have begun keeping lavender as a houseplant next to their bed, as the subtle aroma is also believed to help people fall asleep faster. Keeping lavender is relatively easy, as it just requires a load of sunlight and careful attention to the water. You should really only be watering it when the plant is nearly dry. Lavender is a smell that you'll recognize from spa products, and studies suggest that the smell can help with depression, anxiety, sleeplessness, and a lot of other mental afflictions. If you feel like you need a little pick-me-up, this plant is a great option. If for no other reason than how pretty it is with its distinct purple petals. Lavender has found its way into so many products because of its reputation. And so, even if you're not that familiar with the flowering plant, you're bound to recognize the smell as soon as you bring one home. You can easily dry the leaves of your lavender plant and brew them into warm tea too. The vapor will give you an even more intense reaction to the smell and can help soothe your mind and get your mind out of depressed states. Number 4, ivy. For this entry, we are talking generally about ivy, but if you really want to get the most out of your plant, experts suggest looking specifically into English ivy, which is recognizable for its large leaves and, as you may have guessed, usually found in England. Ivy has been proven to help people with troubled breathing at night or asthma inhale with less difficulty, and is a really good way of purifying air from mold. A recent study found that ivy disperses about 94% of airborne mold particles, which can help since these mold particles can easily trigger allergies in people. Be aware that some forms of ivy are poisonous, meaning that you shouldn't touch them or else you'll get a bit of a skin irritation. Other than that, it is completely safe to have in your home, and should find its way to your sleeping area if you're looking to improve your sleeping schedule and breathe easier at night. Number 5. Rosemary. Rosemary is a plant that has found its way into many people's herbal remedies as it has become a top plant associated with health and wellness. It has been used medicinally for hundreds of years, and studies have shown that it can help improve concentration and memory. The scent is pretty earthy and can be used as an oil put into the air as a diffuser, but the houseplant version just has so much more life that it's hard not to recommend. Rosemary is really easy to maintain and is a plant that goes with any living setup. Put this one next to your desk when you're studying and see how rosemary helps you stay focused and better concentrate on the task at hand. Number 6. Rubber tree. The rubber tree can be shrunk down to a more bite-sized version that is compatible with your home. This is great news because the many leaves on this tree help to suck in toxins in the air and purify your air. Put this tree in the corner of your home or apartment and it will get rid of bacteria and mold from your home at a rapid rate. Best of all, the rubber tree is very pretty to look at and is a top choice for people purely looking to add some pizzazz to their home with a cool houseplant. The rubber tree might not be a household name to non-plant enthusiasts, but that has nothing to do with how effective it is at purifying the air, and how straight up gorgeous it is in any living space. Number 7. Orchids. Orchids are kept because of their exotic beauty and hold great symbolism and simple kind of original beauty. Moving past how much they can help brighten up a room, orchids actually have several health benefits too. Putting an orchid in your bedroom can help you calm down after a long day, and also to fall asleep easier. Orchids also enhance the feeling of relaxation and peace anywhere, and so feel free to add this beautiful houseplant anywhere in your home for a little R&R. People also dry orchid leaves and put them in tea to help boost their immune system response. And consuming them this way can help you shake off feelings of tiredness and body fatigue. Orchids are a great plant in so many ways that it's hard not to recommend them wholeheartedly. Number 8. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a plant with so many health-related properties that you could make an entire list of just that, and they are thankfully readily available for you to pick up and add to your home too. Eucalyptus is known for helping with congestion, colds, and even asthma, and its leaves can be dried and put into a tea or rubbed directly onto the skin to help soothe ailments as well. Eucalyptus has a pleasant smell, but the aroma is pretty subtle at times, so don't worry about it disrupting your whole house. This plant originally grew in Australia and is pretty durable as a result. Eucalyptus has been used medicinally for centuries by the Aboriginal natives there, and has more recently picked up steam in the West as a sort of miracle plant. This is good because it's easier than ever to pick one of these up and add them to your collection. What houseplants do you own to help improve your health and wellness? Let us know in the comments below. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends, and for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.